wherever you are tuning in from. It's amazing to be together again. You would be wondering why twice. That's because the people I want to reach, they are of different backgrounds and they are of different walks of life, and some of them are most probably are the teenagers. And so the teenagers at the early time, they're not able to tune in, but this is the best time to reach you. So hello, how are you? I am so happy to be today with you and again tonight. So for some of you it's good morning, for some of you it's good afternoon, and for some it's good evening. I'm looking at 3 screens because I'm live from 3 different platforms. I'm still not decided which one is the best, or I might continue like this, but it's a bit challenging because I would love to interact with everyone that comes in and try to start answering your questions, because at some point I'm sure you will have many questions. Hello, Meso. Hello, Muhammad. Hello, everyone. Welcome again. So today, why meeting new people matters. Well, we cannot say enough, but there are 3 main reasons why it's very important that we meet new people. And those that I want to talk about, hopefully you saw the invitation to this live, and you would know by now. So the first one would be resources. Why resources are very important, and what do I mean by resources? There's a saying, unfortunately, oh yeah, this one I remember. It was Zig Ziglar who said it, and he says that you can have everything you want in life if you just help enough people get what they want in life. And here I would like to mention my father. I remember it very well. He always used to tell me, if you want to achieve success in life, help others achieve what they want in life. And this, I never forget about it. Why? Because when you help others and when you connect with others, these are resources, and you actually have all the resources you need within reach. Those people that you meet, those people that you know, because some of them will bring other connections. Some of them will bring skills that you need. Some of them will bring probably a tool that you don't have. So let me give you an example. For me to be able now to reach you and to be able to talk to you, I needed someone to support me with social media. So I have my social media manager, and she is brilliant. I hope you're seeing the reels that she's helping me produce. She's amazing. So this is one person. Another person, for example, from a connection that I know, is the founder of the new generation of NLP. I got to know him from my mother-in-law's best friend. And because I was open to new connections, I got to be trained by the founder of the new generation of NLP, and this will equip me to help you even better. So see, meeting new people brings you connections, brings you the resources that you need in your life. So that's number 1. Number 2, why is it very important to meet new people? The second one is perspective. How you see reality is actually not true, not the truth, not the real reality. You're going to be like, what are you saying? Well, actually, what I mean is that no one knows what the truth looks like, what it's really like. What do we mean by this is the truth? Why? Because each one of us sees what's in front of us with our own lenses, with our own filters. So what's for us true might not be true for someone else. I'll give you a very simple example that you can all relate to. The pyramids, right? If someone is standing facing east, then it will look for them as if it's a triangle, right? And they will say, no, that's a triangle. Well, actually, it's not a triangle. Because someone on this side will say, I can also see a triangle. And you go, no, but if it's a triangle, you should see something that's very thin. But then if you go to that person, you'll see from their perspective, and you realize that it's a 3-dimensional object. It's not just a plane. So you need to meet people so that they show you their own perspective about life. And this will help you have different points of view of something, because maybe your point of view is so limited, not enough there's not enough breadth, so you're not really seeing the big pictures, as we say. Now, you're going to tell me, but not every person I meet is actually giving me a good perspective, or it's showing me a good side of life. I understand, but it's still a good perspective. Why? Because every experience that we have with people, it might not always be a good experience. Yes, there are some people that hurt us, like for some of you who suffer from bullies. Yeah, I get it. You suffer from them, they cause you pain. I do get it. You're right. But if with me you learn to look at those people as them hurting, actually, because when someone hurts, when someone is lacking something, they will try to throw it on the other person, and so that will look like bullying. Okay, that's not a very pleasant experience. However, it teaches you a lot. It teaches you empathy. It shows you how the suffering of some people looks like, how they react, how they act. And this, if you really take it as a lesson, it will teach you a lot. It will strengthen you a lot, and it will give you a lot of mental and emotional strength. And if you have problems with bully, please connect with me. I can really help you not beat the bully and not shame the bully, but be someone strong that cannot be bullied. So this is perspective. And this is meeting me, making a new connection. I can help you. So I bring you resources. That's for the first point. So these are the 2 points. So first, it's connection, it's resources. And second, it's perspective. Now the third thing, which actually is the sum of the first two, it's growth. Meeting new people, connecting with others, is a source of growth because you learn something new. And we all went to school, and we all know that when we go to school, we learn something. So we grow in knowledge, we grow in understanding, we know more things. And so there's another saying, and this is by Roosevelt, and he says the most important single ingredient in the formula of success is what? How to get along with people. The better or the more you can get along with people, the more success you actually have in your life. And when you connect with people, even if they cause you pain, that's a lesson. And if you learned a lesson, that's growth. So let's recap. Number one, resources. The connections that you make, they will bring you resources in life. And sorry, I forgot to mention, resources also mean shared happiness, because happiness is something that you're getting when you're sharing something that happens in your life and you're feeling happy. Then this is compounded, increased, so you're gaining. That's number one. Meeting new people is a resource. Number two, meeting new people gives you a different perspective. So you can see things from a big picture. You learn to see things from another side, from another corner. Because when we see like, sorry for the comparison, like the donkey, sometimes they put him things so that he stays focused on something. Yeah, it's good to be focused sometimes, but in other times it's better that we have a big view, an upper view on everything. So we have different perspective, the positive and the negative. Both of them teach us a lot. And now that I mentioned teach, then we're talking about the third point, which is growth. When we meet new people, we grow. We grow a lot because we grow from the lessons we learn from them. We grow by sharing more happy moments with them. We grow by acquiring new skills because they teach us something, they share with us something, they help us learn something new. Okay, so there's a lot of growth happening here. I'm so happy to see you all joining the live. Please stick in. There's a lot coming up still, and there's a challenge that I'm going to give you. So after we cover these 3 points, now I'm going to give you a challenge, because I'm not going live and sharing those things just for the sake of sharing, right? Because there's enough information out there. Probably if we start together doing those challenges, and I'm going to tell you how I started the challenge today, then it makes more sense and we grow together. Okay? So the first challenge that I'm putting for you out is to connect with someone new, one per day, or if it's too challenging, I'm going to put up the challenge for you, three people this week. And I started doing it today. I was on the tube. For those that don't have to a tube at where they're living, so it's the train, underground train, and I was on the tube, and there were some teenagers next to me, and they were so engaged and talking about a project that they're working on, and I was interested, and because I'm a coach, becoming a coach, I'm already a coach, but like I'm building my image as a coach to help more teenagers. I actually approached them and like I was like, "What? You're talking about something very interesting. Can you tell me more about it?" And I asked them, "What are your aspirations? What would you like to be one day?" And I'm going to give you a hint how to approach these people because I understand sometimes like, what should I say? What would they think about me? I'm going to tell you something. The most powerful and predictable people builder are praise and encouragement. So find something nice to tell about the person or try to listen to what they're saying. And if they're talking about something they did, you can you can like encourage them, right? Or you can start by asking where they're coming from or what they're doing, what are their hobbies, and who doesn't like to talk about themselves. M- Probably there are some exceptions, I understand, like especially the introverts, but an introvert wouldn't be talking a lot, with other people. And we would like also to connect with introverts because they are introverts because they're having a challenge connecting with other people, and I can help you if you're an introvert to overcome this. So when you take deep interest in the other person, then you really start connecting with them at a different level. So that's my second point. Take interest in the other, asking about what they like to do in life, probably if they're teenagers, what are their aspirations, what are they doing next year, what were the challenges this year, and what are their hobbies, what they like to do, where did they go last, because you're looking for your next destination. So take genuine interest in the other person. We are all looking for meaningful connections. We are all after this. Sorry, excuse me. We're all looking for this meaningful relationship, meaningful interaction, because we all need meaning. We crave for connection. We honestly crave for connection. And I do get it. Most people are now on their phones. You know why? Because they find something interesting because they're feeling a void that they don't know how to fill. And the best way to fill it is actually through connecting. So, number one, to be able to connect with someone, find something to praise them for. If they're wearing something, I did it once. I saw someone on the train, and they grabbed my attention. Where it was a lovely lady, and I told her like, your outfit is amazing. Would you tell me where you got it from? Because it's an amazing style. And then the conversation started. Another time, I was holding the balloons from the graduation ceremony, because the receptionist knew that I had kids and she wanted me to take them. And that was a distraction. So people started interacting with me. So they were now connecting with me. And it was nice, and we engaged, and they got to know about me and what I do. And I was able to share with them what I do. That's one. Second, take genuine interest. Don't ask a question for the sake of the question. It will show, trust me. Because when you're seeking meaningful connections, you need to connect very deeply. And how do you take interest? Not being nosy, like not being, curious and wanting to know everything about someone. No, it's actually being interested in where they're coming from. Or probably that would, in some cultures, that would be nosy. You could ask them what are their hobbies, or if you see them dressed in a certain way, maybe they're going to participate in something. Ask them what are their aspirations, what they want to do in the future, if they're working on something special or something new. All of these will strike an amazing conversation, and the other person will really feel how much you are interested and how much you really want to connect with them on a deeper level. You have a problem of trust. You can't trust anyone. Thank you for your question. And I will come back to you. And also, Made for Truth. Yeah, I see that you can talk to people. I can help you with this. Hang on with me. I'll come to that. So, yeah. And for the more brave people, so I was telling 3 tips, 3 things that can help you connect with people. And for those who are brave, I learned something from a person, and I would love to mention his name, Andre Abiawad, back home. And it was during a networking event. Now he founded a company that's called Entrepreneurgy. He's an amazing entrepreneur. And I remember during that networking event, we shared something that's called you are 10 people away from the person of interest, like from the president. If you want to meet the president, you're just 10 people away. What does that mean? That I know someone, and that someone knows another someone, and that person knows a third person, and so on and so forth until the 10th connection will actually know the president. If that's what, or for example, I don't know, Messi, if you're a football fan, or I don't want to mention anyone because probably you'll start, oh, she's a Messi fan, or oh, she's a Beyonce. No, I don't want, but you get the point. Okay, so someone that you aim to connect with, maybe he's a businessman, I don't know, okay, or someone that is an idol for you. That person is just 10 connections away. So start trying to build that chain of getting to know someone who knows someone, and you will be amazed where you actually reached. So give whatever you are doing, and whoever you are connecting with, the gift of your attention. We are seriously suffering from attention giving because we're so grabbed with our devices, we're so grabbed with our problems, and unfortunately, we're closing in. We feel that no one understands me, that I have a problem, I cannot talk to people, I hear you. Why do you think? Because it's not about you, it's also about everyone, because there's less and less empathy. There's more and more pointing fingers. Why? You want me to hint for you at that? Because there's less love. And love not like girlfriend, boyfriend, like real love. In many families, this love is not felt. We are lacking this deep, unconditional love. That's why I told you, when you connect with someone, show them deeply, show them real, true interest. Give them the gift of your attention and give them the gift of your unconditional love. Because when you connect with people just because you want something from them, or just because they will make you feel happy and don't give anything in return, it's not a relationship. It's just a one-way thing, a one-way connection. And this will not actually get you somewhere. Now, with regards to you don't trust people a lot, start by trusting yourself. You don't trust people because you have a problem trusting yourself. And I don't judge, and here there's no judgment. We are here to learn together. Maybe you don't trust yourself because of something that happened in your life, or you're being betrayed a lot. Try first to put it for yourself a challenge. Like, for example, I'll give you myself. Yeah, I've not been really fair with myself because I say I'm going to do something and I then end up not doing it. Or I say that I'm going to lose weight, cliche, right? And I don't do it. I always give an excuse that I don't have time or that there's a lot of stress. Stop giving excuses. Do you know that inside here, there is immense power that we call the subconscious? It has immense power. I cannot tell you enough. Maybe one day I'll be talking to you about that very interesting thing inside your mind that's called the subconscious. So it has all the resources you need. You just need to connect with it. You just need to be able to connect with. Stoic, I'll be back to your question just now. Just stay with me and let me finish this. What I'm talking about. So, for you to start trusting yourself, put a challenge for you. Decide that you're going to achieve something, to do something, and set it as a goal. But small goal, not huge thing, right? Just one step at a time, small step at a time. And once you actually achieve that and you keep your promise, that's a yeah, I can do it. Then set a bigger goal, something that's more challenging. And once you achieve it, it feels so good. Yes, I can. And then you start gaining back your confidence. And don't rely on anyone for anything. Connect with people. Yes, once you start giving, you start getting back. Trust yourself, give out trust, then they'll give you back trustworthiness. Give love, they'll give you back love. That's how life works. It's like physics for those physics people around. For every action, there is a reaction of the same strength, right? That's physics. So if you give with all your strength, you'll get a lot. If you give a lot of love, you'll get a lot of love back. And in some cases, you tell me it doesn't really happen. There are some exceptions, but these exceptions, if we have mental strength, they become lessons because maybe what I put out there was not in the right place and it was not the right person. It's okay, we learn. We're not all made to interact together. Just let me read this question. It's really, I don't know what to do. Even my family is talking to me like someone else. Connect with me, Mabella, so that I understand more what you mean. And I'm sure I will be able to help you. But now it's probably a little bit outside of the topic that we're handling because we're talking about why it's very important to meet new people. Now, you're scared of bad reactions. Let me finish with this and I'll recap everything we said today and remind you of the challenge. And on Friday, I'll meet you again. So, you're scared of bad reactions. You are afraid of judgment. Let me tell you a very small secret, but very powerful secret. If you cannot be triggered, you cannot be manipulated. And I keep telling this to my daughter, my 8-year-old, but of course with different words because that's too high level for her. She won't get it. So I tell her, I make it a joke every time. I tell her, you have such bad green hair. She goes like, she bursts in laughter. Like, why are you laughing, mommy? She said, because my hair is not green. I tell her exactly. So if someone tells you something bad or like a bad comment or a mean comment, laugh about it because you know yourself who you are. They are just think that they are having a bad day or they are not feeling good. So sometimes I won't tell you that every time you try to connect with a person it's going to be positive. No, it's not going to be positive. Not every time because we're human beings and human beings have their temperament. They have their bad days. They have their good days. They have their circumstances. So try to be empathetic and that's why I'm telling you, try to connect, try to give the gift of your attention. Because when you do that, people can feel it. So if they're having a bad day, they'll start reconsidering. If you really, if you really are talking with someone deeply, not deeply, like you're showing true interest because you're meeting someone new, you're not gonna go very deep with them from the first encounter, of course. But when you show that you're really interested in them, you're not just asking a question just like to strike a conversation, they can feel it. And believe me, everyone is craving connection. We are all craving this meaningful connection. We need people to connect with us, to feel us, because more and more we're lacking this unconditional love that we all need. Okay? So each one of you, I saw your comments. Please connect with me on a personal level. I will be more than happy to just help you out because I am I was, and I'm proud to say I was a biology teacher. I was a high school teacher. I love my profession, don't get me wrong, It was amazing. I connected with teenagers. I love doing this. But now I'm developing more into becoming a coach. I help I help young people to develop their thinking abilities by training the mind to think better. That's number one. And number two, it's something that some people call life coaching, but I don't like to call it life coaching because it's not about just life coaching. I help people feel better and overcome their mental and emotional blocks. And already I have started helping many people, and it has been amazingly and so fulfilling to see the difference. So if you're having a problem, please connect with me, and I can start helping you and tell you how you can get more deep and get better results with me. So let's wrap up. Today, why is it important to meet new people? Number one, for the resources, because not being what's the word? Sometimes I forget my words. Not being someone greedy, but just we live by the resources and the things we get from people and we give to get. So for resources. Number two, for perspective. Remember, what you see might not be what others see. So that's sometimes a reason for disagreement because I see something that looks in a way, but someone else from another place is seeing it in a different eye, with a different eye. And then, no, that's not true. And I tell them, yes, it's true. And we'll keep on quarreling endlessly because each one of us is seeing it. But however, if we stop and then, hi, Isabella, I just saw your message. And then when we accept the fact that, oh, maybe they have another point, and then we stop confronting and we start talking, then we realize that each one of us had a valid point of view because they were seeing things from a different perspective. And we will learn and we will see things in that eye. And third, this will help us grow. We grow by the books we read and the people we meet. So let's start getting out of our little box. If we are people hiding in a box, I get you. I know why you're doing this. Trust me, I can feel you. It's either fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of being judged. These are all coming from one source. Connect with me, I can tell you what that is. So, what are my 3 tips for you to start connecting with people? Number 1, praise and encouragement. Try to say something good about someone you see, and you'll see how they start smiling, and you'll break the ice. Number 2, take genuine interest. Really, really deep, genuine interest in the other person. And when you do that, magic can happen. They will start connecting with you in a way you wouldn't imagine. And number 3, for the brave ones, try to make like a tree. If I connect with that person knows this person. And when you connect with the second person, you'll see that that second person knows the third person. And then as you go on and on, you might reach a target person that you wanted to actually connect with. I'm Lara Ghani Mekhnaiser. I'm the new coach, life coach, brain coach, helping you feel better, helping you learn better, and I would love to serve you. So please connect with me, and I can't wait to see you on Friday, same time. I'm live 11 a.m. for probably the parents and probably the ones on those odd days or odd times, around the world. And I'm online at 8. All these are UK time. And at 8, I come for you who are again in La La Land, different places around the globe, and also for the teenagers that are where I am living. They're now on their phones and on their devices and able to connect with me. I wish you an amazing week. Remember, connect, and keep connecting, and you will see how amazing and wonderful those connections would be. Show interest. Speak about a praise or encouragement and keep connecting. And don't take things personal. It's never about you. We're all human beings. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.